E agora é com muita alegria que eu vou conversar com Keanu Reeves, ator de Matrix Resurrections, e um cara que eu admiro muito pessoalmente, e tenho certeza que todo o público do Warner Play gosta muito do trabalho dele. Então, bora lá para a entrevista! E para não perder nenhum conteúdo exclusivo sobre Matrix Resurrections, se inscreva aqui no Warner Play. Olá, Keanu! Queria falar que é uma alegria muito grande receber você aqui no Warner Play. E a primeira coisa que eu quero perguntar é, você demorou muito para aceitar o convite da diretora Lana para fazer Matrix Resurrections?
One day I got I don't know if it was a text or an email. I think it was an email. How's it going? I'm thinking about. And I was like, what? She was saying that she was kind of circling around, coming to this place of telling a story with the Matrix, and she basically, asked me how would I feel about that. I went, yes. Yes.
E que bom que você disse sim, né? E sobre as cenas de ação, como foi o treinamento para essas cenas de ação?
One of the things that was still cool was available was that all of the performers went to we went to training. And we had this amazing facility in San Francisco where we shot a lot of reloaded and trained a lot there. And it was just really, it was like heaven. It was like movie training, movie heaven. It was like the creative table and like the training facility and everyone getting together and sweating and fighting and making sounds and getting to know each other and waking up and fighting and how you feeling today and who are you and who are you and oh yeah, I saw you in that and that's pretty cool and then we're making a Matrix and like wow and like had a ping pong table and then you had the training.
Que legal, e a gente já conversou com a Carrie Moss e ela falou que mesmo depois de 20 anos, a conexão de vocês estava muito forte ainda. E eu queria saber para você, como que foi gravar mais uma vez com a Carrie Moss?
Trinity and Neo to me kind of represent this union. I think they're very complementary to each other in their thought, in their energy, and I root for them. They feel like when I play the character and I work with Carrie Ann, that it's something beyond yourself. Like it's big.
Agora, se você me permite uma pergunta mais profunda, eu queria saber o que o Neo representa. Qual que é o papel dele dentro da Matrix?
In the trilogy, the premise is that Smith talks about, like, they tried to have a perfect world, but when we did that, the humans rejected it. So they had to come up with, the question of its veracity, right? In the anomaly, right? I represent that question that makes people accept it, right? And then comes to fruition, makes a choice, no, okay, and then we're gonna wipe you out, and we do this cycle of this.
E falando em ciclo, nesse novo ciclo de Matrix, no Matrix Resurrections, como que foi a evolução das cenas de luta?
Yeah, it was really exciting to think about what would be the character of the martial arts for Thomas Anderson, Neo, 30 years later. It was like how much of the Kung Fu and, obviously it's very different than John Wick. And Lana wanted to make sure that it stayed that way, and I didn't want to, so we're not doing judo throws, we're kind of organically moving from, where the character was before.
E fala pra gente dos detalhes, de bastidor, como que foi conviver um pouco mais com a Carrie Ann nos bastidores?
Carrie and I have kept in touch. A lot has happened to that wonderful person. When I worked with her, she didn't have 3 children and a husband, and so it was really cool to, we know how to do it, like, good morning, we're gonna stretch, hi, how you doing? And, we got to train together And, you know, she plays her music, brings the light, you know, we support each other, you know, get to talk about life on the mat. And I really cherish that time that I've got to share with her then and now, and to meet her again.
A gente sentiu essa conexão, é como se vocês tivessem acabado de filmar o terceiro Matrix e já saísse direto para esse filme. Eu queria saber também sobre o Chad Stahelski, como é que foi ter ele, que já foi dublê seu no Matrix e também diretor de John Wick, atuando ali dentro de Matrix Resurrections?
Yeah, and so this is where the humor of Lana Wachowski. So, Chad Stahelski, who was the stunt person that I worked with on the first 3 Matrixes, who then went on to start his own action design company in action, who then became a wonderful choreographer and then second unit director and then a director who directed me in John Wick and directed me in 3 John Wick films, and who, you know, speaks openly, and he and I would talk about a lot how we both went to, and how he went to, you know, Wachowski Film School. And Lana thought it would be fun to bring Chad the stuntman back to act to play Tiffany's husband with 3 kids, like Carrie Ann has 3 kids, who has a connection with me and who has a connection to Lana and the Matrix and Carrie Ann. And he was fantastic. And so he's playing Chad, her husband, who calls her Tiffany.
E pra fechar, se fosse pra resumir Matrix Resurrections em uma palavra, qual palavra seria?
Mayhem, Matrix mayhem. No one does mayhem like Lana Wachowski. I mean, 2 helicopters flying down a street and like in between office buildings with 3 cars, and then one doing a flip and 2 flipping, 1 exploding, with 2 helicopters flying down. Yes.
Muito obrigado, Keanu Reeves, pelas palavras aqui pro Warner Play. Uma simpatia de pessoa, e eu quero te lembrar que Matrix Resurrections está disponível nas principais plataformas digitais para você comprar ou alugar agora mesmo, o link está na descrição, beleza? E para outros conteúdos que a gente tem exclusivo de Matrix Resurrections, se inscreva aqui no Warner Play para não perder nada, beleza? Então eu fico por aqui, um abraço e tchau! E aí, gostou do vídeo? Então se inscreva no Warner Play clicando aqui, e a gente deixou outras 2 sugestões de vídeo para você.